Hey guys, how you going? I wanted to just bring up something. I've been involved in a self-care summit this week, which has been phenomenal and a really different perspective, even from my perspective. Everyone thinks they know what self-care is for them, and I think that's the important thing. Is often we don't know what self-care means to us, and it's going to be different for everybody, right? Everyone's got different things that light them up, different things that recharge their batteries, different things that make them feel connected to the world, to themselves. So I think it's really important to know that, yes, self-care can be, on the surface, you get your hair done, whatever, but actually it's really about listening to your body and working out what that thing is for you, what makes you connected, what makes you feel good. For me, nature is one of the things that I do often, walking, even my connections with my clients, that makes me happy. So there's a few things that, might be different for you compared to me, right? So the other thing I wanted to also bring up is the fact that, so self-love is the actions you take to look after yourself, right? Or to, or to reset or to reconnect or whatever you want that thing to do for you, right? So that's an action. That's actually, and so self-love, I want to talk about self-love, is where it comes from. Does that make sense? So self-love and we talked about this yesterday, and it was really a great talk. If you haven't been into that group yet, it's a free summit, self-care summit. Look it up on Facebook. Each day we've got a different speaker talking about a different aspect of self-care and what it means to listen to your body and really tune into the way you want to feel, and choosing from desire, not choosing from fear of, like in my case with movement, forcing yourself, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, trying to get skinny, whatever the thing is, right? So that's not a very self-loving or self-connected way to go forward if you're going to choose movement, right? And often we're unmotivated because we are picking things that just are not for us, because we're following something that other people are saying is the way forward, is the way to be healthy, is the way to look a certain way, to feel a certain way. It may not be for you. It may not be connected to you at all, right? It may not be relevant, that you may not even relate to it. So by being aware and connecting into what you want for you, what feels good for you, doing things that make you feel happy and relaxed and, calm and so self-love is the reason you're doing it. Does that make sense? That is the reason you're doing it. So if you are trying to do something like diet or you're unmotivated and you can't seem to connect, it's probably because you are following something that isn't for you, right? It doesn't make sense to you. It doesn't feel good for you. You can't relate to it, and it just doesn't connect. Yeah. So I think being aware of that. So yeah, if you're having any struggles with motivation, with being inspired, connecting into what it is you actually want, connecting into what feels good for you, that's where we need to practice that self-care, those things, those actions, right, that come from honoring your needs, from loving yourself enough to do that, and putting yourself, I'll say first, but it's not necessarily first. It just means that at least you're doing something for you as well, right? You actually are putting yourself on the to-do list. Yeah. So yeah, have a look in that group. We've had 3 speakers so far, and it's been really phenomenal, even for someone like myself who I thought I knew what self-care was. But for me, maybe it's been a little disconnected over the years. You get a bit lost. So it was it's really beautiful. So jump in there and have a listen to the videos that have been in there so far. They're all short, about 15-20 minutes presenting. I presented on how to connect with movement on Monday, but have a look, because it's really worth checking out for sure. And it happens every quarter, this summit, from my friend Katya, who's brilliant, right? Katya with Midlife, follow her. Midlife with Katya, Katya. You'll have a look at all my thread and the connection, the link to the Facebook group for the summit, which is I think ending on Sunday. So yeah, so there's a little bit more to listen to and check out. Just check it out in your own time. And if you've got any questions and you want some help with reconnecting and getting motivated and getting inspired and finding those things that make you happy, not doing things that, you know, you have, that absolutely you don't like doing and don't want to do, I can't see the point in that. So anyway, I'll talk soon, and I hope you're having a lovely night. Bye.